Okay, so here we are once again. The reason I made that face is because I just did a video and apparently wasn't recording the whole time. Fun stuff. Basically, Miranda Hope back here again. Miranda the hope of the people. Back to reinforce my message that I've been lagging on for so long now. I've been way out of touch with you guys and out of touch with myself. What else is new, right? But I've learned, if there's anything that I've learned in the horrible year of 2016, I'm sure we can all relate, is that, I can't be too hard on myself, and I shouldn't be too hard on myself. And so, I stopped being so hard on myself because I realized that, we're all learning, we're all growing all the time. Just because you grow up doesn't mean you know everything. You're all still learning. Nobody's perfect. And so with that, I have a sigh of relief that all I have to do is just observe and pay attention from those that have learned and take their advice because they have more experience than I do. They've been through it. Another thing is, no matter how much advice they give you, sometimes you never really understand until you have to go through the things yourself. So this year has been a huge roller coaster of emotions, events, and mishaps, messes, mistakes, whatever you want to call them. But that, as crappy as a year as it was, it may have been the best year because I feel like it's going to shape the rest of my life. I didn't really know where my life was going before this point. I mean, I know where I wanted it to go, but it seemed heavily unrealistic. And at least now I have a huge perspective on where my life's going and how I'm going to get it there and what I need to do and what my purpose is. And another thing I learned, right, because we're just going down the list, is you have to serve a higher purpose. I've been living for myself a lot lately, and I realized that that's the best thing to do. I've been traveling, I've been, doing all this, meeting lots of new people. I met some incredible people this past year and just really shaped me as a person and the direction that I want to go in life. And I'm just steadily learning and I'm really happy about everything that I've learned, and it's really hard to be happy about some of the things that have happened, especially because they're not going to change, they're not going to go away. Some things are there to stay, and there's like certain punishments we all have to deal with and stuff, and so being separated from my brother is going to be one of those things for me. But I have to be strong for him, and I have to step up and be better and do better so that you know there's a legacy to show for it. It can't all be for nothing, right? So I'm back in the music game, back in the studio, working alongside some incredible people. We've got an incredible team, E-City Entertainment. I'm sure you guys have seen me post about the events and everything. So yeah, things have really been turning around and really going downhill, I should say. It's been a huge uphill battle for the most part. And I mean, I'm not going to say we're over the hump just yet, but we're getting there. Things are steady cruising now. So still got a few more bumps though to hit, and I'm really excited to see what the rest of 2017 has in store. You probably won't hear from me for a little while, but don't be alarmed. I'm just busy getting my mind right, I guess you could say. We all go through that and have to deal with that sometime. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been following me and not giving up on me, reading into everything that I try to put forth as far as like the inspiration and motivation, because I'm, like I've put in a lot of my older videos, trying to learn with you guys, and I'm hoping for more interaction with these videos, to have more to go off of, because I feel like I'm just talking about myself and rambling about myself for the most part. But definitely still want to paint my purpose and the message through my music. So, definitely make the most out of every day you can, because you never know which day's your last. Be humble, be grateful for everything you have, because tomorrow can all be gone. And for the people you have in your life that do show appreciation, be grateful for them. Appreciate your family. And I know I don't do that enough myself. There's a lot of my family that feels like I don't devote enough time to them, which is something I need to work on myself. I love you all. You know who you are. And so, I mean, just certain little key things like this, just being present in the moment, just being the best possible version of yourself you can be at any given time, always giving forth your best effort. Like all these things I've been practicing, and it's shaping my life in an incredible way. Water, sunshine, fresh air, getting outside and, just mingling with nature a bit, even if it's just like taking a quick walk, checking the mailbox and, you know, exploring the backyard a little bit, whatever. I know it sounds pretty crazy, but you definitely get the gist of what I'm saying. You come to a point in your life where you have to slow down and stop because things will start happening where you don't have a choice. You have to stop. You can't ignore it. So you definitely don't want to push to that point. But, I've been, on Facebook and seeing a lot of posts, and I see a lot of us going through a lot of stuff right now. So it's definitely the time to spread love, positivity, to bring each other up. And, with the elections that have just passed, our country's in an uproar right now. The most important thing to do is stay peaceful and love each other and not give them a reason to, cause or stir any problems that we don't need to have. Because in the end it's going to be us against them. I probably shouldn't speak on stuff like that, but we as a people definitely need to be unified. Like I said before, as the human race, one race, you guys. Stop that silly nonsense out. So basically, leave some comments. Stay tuned for the brand new hit single, Get You Some. I'm sure we'll be putting together a video and all that jazz soon, so definitely be on the lookout. If you haven't already liked my artist page, Miranda The Hope on Facebook. Yeah, and then Instagram is also that. So if you have any input or requests for future video logs or just questions you want to ask me, I'm definitely open to talking about things and answering questions. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a very, very, very blessed rest of the time until I post again. Cheers.